Hi, this is Gabby. Hi to you. I am so happy to have you on my Friday show, which I love and adore with people like you, Juan Padro. And good morning. It's a
Morning.
beautiful sunny day. And
Amazing,
I
right?
and you're probably one of the busiest guys. I went to write that you were going to be on, and when I started with your restaurants, I ran out of room.
Yeah, we have a lot now. Yeah, we've grown since you and I first met, and we had a little burger joint in Ojai.
It's still a great burger joint.
It sure is. I love
Yeah,
it.
I do too. I was there recently, and my grandson has now graduated college instead of being the little twerp. Is sitting there.
Unreal.
Yeah, is Chef Juan coming? I said, I think Juan runs around a lot of places now.
That's right.
So tell us what you've been up to.
Mostly getting reopened and back to capacity. Like a lot of other businesses, we're struggling with staffing and working really hard to not only hire people, but also bring the right people into our organization. I think we're super focused on that. So we're not rushing things, but, over the since Polis, announced that come back to work sort of bonus that the state is giving. Um, I mean, we've been inundated with resumes all of a sudden,
Really? Because
tons.
this just happened, so I haven't talked to that many people.
Yeah, huge uptick in that stuff and pretty amazing.
You know what? Good for him.
That's right.
I mean, I think he's been really trying to do a great job for a miserable year.
I think he's
So,
done a good job.
all right. So let's talk. You pick and start. Highland Burger is where you started.
That's right.
I first met some young kid who is precious and adorable and very wonderful to me and my husband when he was sick. I mean, no matter what, you're always going to be there in my I love you category
I
because, well, that's who you were and that's who you are. So, nobody could ever change what you've done. And it's a great burger joint. And today is National Hamburger Day.
I didn't know that.
Well, it is. It says so even on your webpage, but I mean
Amazing.
on your Facebook, but it is. And
Amazing.
now there's more of those as well.
Well, there's three with a fourth coming. So people don't know
Where's
about
the
the fourth.
fourth?
The fourth's coming in Westminster. Should be about September.
Couldn't you just put one by my house, please?
I'm working on it.
You tell me that all the time.
I know, but you live in a popular area.
Well, I want you to come to my house. All right. So from there, where would you like? And it's burgers and more.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, bar food that's done a little bit uniquely and different flavor profiles. And, we've got guys that, have kind of worked across the spectrum there that not only have worked in fine dine, but also fast casual and upscale casual, and I guess what we call polished casual now. And so, they want to do cool stuff. And yeah, it's burgers and wings and salads and,
Oh,
smoke.
the watermelon feta salad.
You like that?
Yes, except I would have gotten more, except my dining companion of 22 got more of it. Yes, it's great. And I
Yeah.
love that you have artichokes on the menu.
Yep, those are back. They're in season.
Oh, I love artichokes.
Yeah, me too.
Anyway, okay. Highland Tap, Sloan's Lake, out on Bellevue, and now Westminster.
That's right. You're the first to know.
Oh, hey, world, we know now. All right, then keep going.
Okay. So, Bardo obviously has been with us for a while. Sort of vegetable and seafood forward Italian. Senor Bear, which is Pan Latin. Ashkara, which is Mediterranean Israeli focused. We've got Mr. Oso, which is sort of like coastal Mexican Latin smoked meat tacos, like stuff like that. ceviches, we bought Aviano coffee. There's two of those, both in Cherry Creek. We've got,
Now, are you running them as Aviano coffee?
yeah, currently we're running them as Aviano coffee, and we're just kind of peeling back the onion a little bit right now and understanding what it is. It's going to be a year process. So, we're a couple months into the discovery phase there, but we've got some good kids and some good coffee. And then we have Forget Me Not, of course, has been wildly successful, the cocktail bar.
Well, describe it and tell everybody about it.
Yeah, so it was a dormant, basically like house, just sitting in the middle of Cherry Creek in between Second and Third on Clayton. And, I kept walking by it and looking at it and being like, man, that'd make a cool bar. And so I got together with Matt Joblin, who's the CEO of BMC Investments, and he was able to, procure the space. And, it was an old flower shop 10 years ago. This guy, UK, who has a flower shop on Third now, it was their family place. And so we basically paid attention to the history of the building and the businesses there, and the whole cocktail program is sort of botanical based, and it's pretty interesting stuff. The woman we have running it came out from Boston. She was at the Hawthorne and Yvonne's, those places out there. And there's just really nobody like her, in Boston or here, frankly. She's really, really, really good. And we're very fortunate. Her name's Nicole Lebedovich.
And it's basically dinner, it's snacks, not entrees.
Right. It's like a cocktail party.
Yeah. Well, I have not been, but because you can't get in.
Hard to get in, but you can get in. Don't use that.
That was my first issue is, oh, well, all right, but you can't get in. Okay, then I won't. But one of these days I will. I hear it's fabulous looking.
Beautiful. 100% beautiful.
Yeah, well, my manicurist gets to go there more than I do.
Let's change that.
Yeah, well, she has a neat boyfriend, so I've seen pictures of them hanging out there a lot. And it's just open, obviously, at nights.
3:00. Yeah, Wednesday through Sunday right now, but we're going to go to 7 days here pretty soon when we get staffed up, and I think the weekends are probably going to open it around noon.
Okay, with all your restaurants now, are you still maintaining 6 feet, or are you going back to normal, masks, all that?
Yep, we just follow the city guidelines. We're back to normal.
Okay.
We do have a rule internally in the company that 85% of the space has to be vaccinated, people that work there, for masks to come off, which means that they have their second vaccination, and then the 14-day wait period. So, most of our kids got vaccinated pretty early on, which was great. They adopted it. And I think we're pretty much open, other than Aviano. I think they have a couple more, maybe another week or so.
Well, you know what? I'm glad you're saying that, because I was talking at a meeting around at my board here, and people really want to know. And you can't walk in and say, well, is everybody vaccinated? Because once you are, and if you're upholding that standard, it makes all your restaurants so much better to visit.
Right. Anyone who's not vaccinated has to wear a mask that works for us still. So they have to bring their vaccination card in.
You're allowed to do that.
We are. Yep.
Okay.
HIPAA doesn't apply to COVID.
Really?
Really?
Now, there's something I'm happy to know.
Right?
Because I thought it did.
No.
Good for you. Okay, so tell me, I adore all your restaurants, but talk a little bit like Senor Bear and Mr. Oso and Ashkara. Tell us some, before I tell you mine, some of your favorite things there.
Well, that's a hard one to answer. It's more of a mood thing for me, but I feel like our most important restaurant is Highland Tap, because I think it does the most.
So do I.
I think it does the most for the community, and it's just like the kind of the neighborhood clubhouse, and people come in and out, and it doesn't matter if you're black or white or Latino or Asian or gay or straight or trans or whatever. You can always come there and be welcome, and it's just a good place for that. But for food, right now, I can tell you that I'm really liking what they're doing at Senor Bear. I think the food is really good there, and I love lunch at Ashkara. I eat there probably more than any other at lunch.
I didn't even know they did lunch.
Yeah, like shawarma bowls and wraps and stuff like that.
Oh, wow.
Mm.
Good for them.
Yeah.
Is Senor Beer's not open for lunch?
No, opens happy hour and dinner and then brunch on
Okay.
the weekend.
And Mr. Oso?
Mr. Oso is open for lunch. It's tacos and ceviches and I think pretty remarkable menu there. Latin smoked meats and sort of ceviche is more influence from Peru than Mexico, but so like anything else, we're just going to kind of go out and be influenced by people who do awesome stuff and put our own twist on it.
Well, and Mr. Oso, well, they're all casual, but even more casual than the others.
Yeah, kind of in between a Highland Tap and a Senor Bear. Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, you can't really say Senor Bear is a fancy restaurant that you can only go to for a special occasion. I mean, that's absurd because it's a come all the time restaurant.
Yeah, I mean it's mid 40s a person, so it's not like fine dine or anything like that. But you can go big there if you want, or you can go casual.
And Ashkara, of course, I adore.
Yeah, Oshkar is fun in Boulder. It's in Boulder now.
Well, I'm still in Denver, but either place.
Right.
Well, Daniel must love it if it's in Boulder.
He can walk from kitchen to kitchen. It's perfect.
Where is it?
In between Salt and the Kitchen on Pearl.
Oh, okay. All right. And what are you planning now to do?
We're gonna grow. We're restructuring our company right now, so we're we're kind of knee deep in that. And then when we do that, we'll go out and raise some capital and open some more concepts and ready, set, go.
Wow. Did you really ever think when you started the first Highland Tap that this was going to happen?
No, I didn't think that far ahead. I was like, I got to figure out how to fill a ketchup bottle.
You really weren't in the restaurant business before.
No, neither of us were. And I had scooped ice cream and washed dishes, but I hadn't really worked that much in a restaurant.
Now, are you still doing the women with beer at Highland Tap and such?
We haven't done that in a little while.
Well, you couldn't. Yeah.
Yeah, we'd like to bring that back though. So we're kind of talking about that. Crafty ladies.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of the people who have been fans of mine became fans of that big time. You're
Unique thing for sure.
oh, well, what other fun things are you planning and doing? Are you open? Which restaurants are open all the time and which ones not?
Ashkara is Wednesday through Sunday. Everything else is 7 days right now. And the taps are open at lunch, and Ashkara is Wednesday through Sunday at lunch.
Oh, so you are getting back to normal. And I know you did a lot of, are you still doing delivery and things?
Yeah, we're doing the third party thing. Really the taps do the most business there. Ashkara does a fair amount too.
Well,
but taps do, 25 to 30%.
I was going to say, I really do not think delivery is ever going to go away now.
No.
I mean, or let's don't say delivery, pickup.
Right.
At least.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, take home, carry out. I think so many people have gotten used to it.
Right.
And well, a place like Tap and Burger it carries out just fine.
Right. We had some problems at Bardo, but otherwise everything else carried out pretty well.
Yeah. And Bardo's open 7 days a week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was great.
Still have that wonderful pizza.
Really good pizza, really good pastas right now. He's a really great chef, Russell Stipich.
Well, you've done a great job with all. And I can only say, I'm impressed. I think you're great. And I know you have lots to do, but are we missing something that you would? I mean, I'm here to have you tell whatever you want. Is there
Yeah,
anything?
no, I mean, I don't think so. I mean, I think, we're working really hard on stuff and like I said, when we're done with the restructuring of the company, we should probably connect again because we'll have a lot to talk about then. But you know,
Okay, when's that?
I would say 60 to 90 days.
Oh, I'm available.
Yeah.
Yeah, love to have you anytime.
I
But
appreciate
good for you. All right, well then I guess we should say Memorial Day weekend, is everything open?
it. The taps are open on Memorial Day.
Oh, everything's
Yeah,
closed
the other
anyway.
ones are closed.
Yeah, okay. And I don't know if there's another holiday that we have to worry about coming up yet. So,
July 4th, I think, is the next one.
well, that's a ways away. All right. But love you dearly.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time and for everything you do and for helping us with all our crazy charities and everything else. You're just the
Yes.
best.
I love
Much
you.
love. You too. Have
Love
a
you.
great day. Bye bye.